Alright, let's make sure so this is live. Alright, let's check this down. With the storage, um, uh, public, uh, logs, here, the verification code, uh, run results, why is running here? Oh, GitHub OAuth, shouldn't the ID be the same? I'll check. Two, 16625, C1, yeah. ID is the same, so why the hell is it failing? Good, is this thing not recognizing? Is it sending me to the? I'll check one more time. Controller, API. Alright, so we should fetch a user here. Alright. Let me use is set. Set and auth provider. Number one keys and Americans. Right. So that should be set. And then the player ID here. But they shouldn't hit this because you don't have a user. Unless I'm setting this to true somewhere else. Oh, wait. I think I don't know where I went wrong. I'm saying if it is a new user, yeah, it says pointing to the wrong place. I think it says Alt A. It says pointing to the wrong place. I see so. Yeah. So if it's a new user, we want them to go here. If it's okay, that's a simple fix. So if I log out, alright, I have to go to the dashboard. This is asking me to onboard. So I'll go to the dashboard here, and then log out, log in. I should be redirected to the dashboard. Yeah, that's a simple fix. Okay, so the first task here is that on the project screen, there's a bug. I guess not this screen, project view on this screen. So this is the one that I'm responsible to get rid of. Right. That's that will be project and then ID. So if I go here, Control P, route, there it is. Do that. I think, yeah, there it is. And then I go here. So it's just a matter of finding that button. I think this is him. I do have cards here. Let's see what happened on the page just now. Okay, so we have card and we have false. Why is false here? Tamai. What else am I adding? Something is it displaying false as well as card. So that's a simple fix. Why am I not seeing card? The false thing? Unless it's from a different company. That might be the case. That's the control shift I. It might be from a different component actually. And do this. I go to false here. 16 and text white here. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely from a different component. Standard data type component. And then let's see. Hmm. I'm not seeing. Hmm. It has. What the heck? Oh, it didn't carry materials component. Over here. Okay. Now I can look at this component. It's not X, Y, yeah. This is it. Only got everything. Yeah, so that's clean now. Alright, that's a simple one. Jira. This, like this. So this real quick. Create. There's a task. Yeah, so task. Remove. Use. Yeah, comments. Unnecessary. I think I'm almost right. Hmm. It seemed like I split the there one. Oh, the hell. And I can still add a simple attachment 5. Assign it to myself. Carry it over to done. The next one is on the project edit screen. Defaults I select project don't show. Okay. Not a simple UI change. So I think when I go here, okay, so it's working for this one. And this one on this one. After that's not both. This is what result. Those are not what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Oh, it's working. Uh, hmm. Okay, so that's not the bug. What's the next one? Why is there two-step options? When I click on the, why is there two-step options? What the hell is on here? Oh, I think I remember this one. I think this is when you're adding a test case and you have, was I hallucinating or something? Or was it on the dev ground? Dev server? Maybe it was on the dev. I think it might have been on the dev actually. Yes, might have been on the. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn I saw that. Okay, let me try another test case now. Yeah, it's. Okay, so that's not about that. When you click on a dashboard side, don't. Oh, when I click on the dashboard, it doesn't redirect to the dashboard screen. Okay, that's another UI thing. Alright, so that would have something to do with the layout, default layout, and okay. When I click on the dashboard, it doesn't redirect to the dashboard. Um, that would be. I'm trying to figure. I think it's probably is in here. 'Cause I have to loop through the. Unless it's in this upside bar, yeah. This is where it actually would be. Um, I think it's the way that we're looping through component. So here I'm calling the navigator item.url. Oh, it's because I'm pushing. I think uh, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so it's because I'm pushing to that URL. So what's happening is that this URL will have something like this because I'm already on this. So if I go to this page, if I go to this, then this is what would happen. Alright. So if we check the list, if we check the list of URL, this is what I have. Maybe if I put this slash here, let's try that. Let's go to here, and then go here. That shit is funny. Hmm, uh, so that's not working. That's not the. Hmm. Ah, I think I see what I probably could do is to, since everything have the dashboard in it, I think it's probably not the best thing to do. Start up. Over here, around the dashboard test. I wanna go here. Okay, cool. That's it. Simple fix again. Small book, small book. Alright, let's go to Jira. Create another ticket. Did I not move this here? Ooh, okay. These two persons are actually me, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna assign all this guy. It's the same person. Let me add that to interview. Let's create a new ticket. And I think I had this actually. Wait. I think I had this logged. You know how this logged? Hmm. Allow me to pause. Okay. And let's go to sidebar. Dashboard redirect. And then I can go here and say the sidebar dashboard redirect doesn't work if I am on a different page and I move to on a different page and I try to move to the sidebar. There we go. And that's actually done. Let's view it and assign it to me. Let's go. Add this guy. As I think I can update the can I not? Okay, guess not. I'll just move it over. And there we have two things done. The next thing, breadcrumb display run. Okay, this is more of a tight or deeply entwined book. So it has, really so the way I'm trying to win this sidebar, basically. I think, mm, I might render in the sidebar actually. Because maybe page title. Okay, I'm using route of view. Hmm. What if I gave the routes a name and use that instead to determine what route I'm on? Because the way I was doing it, I think it's in helpful. However, I think there's a sidebar. No, breadcrumb sidebar. So I was using local storage. So every time you navigate, it would try and save the state because I was thinking that If I'm on the, but I could have used, I should have just used a state. But if someone is on the, let's see, where's my concern? If I'm on this page, right? Or let's go to a page that have in other pages, right? So I'm on the test right here. And if I go, uh, let's go to this one. I'm here, and I go here, right? I was worried that if I'm doing this and I reload the page, then it would know where I'm at. The state would be cleared, and basically the user wouldn't know where the hell they're. So that's the way I was thinking about it, but I think I need to save it in the state. Use the state to store the sidebar, the breadcrumb. Let's see. Let's see. Draw. You. Is when I just want something that's hand free. And the free drawing. Okay. Mm, okay, I can. Okay. So nice. So the way I'm thinking about it is if I have a state here, and every time someone reloads a page, the state would be set to 0. Um, how would I ensure that even if someone reset the page, I would be tracking the URL? I think one way to do that, and I'm still coming back to um, local storage. I think one way to do that is I would use state as the source of truth, basically. So if someone, what is, so here is the state, right? This is the client, right? In between the client, you'd have the state object, and then you'd have local storage here. The way I'm thinking about it, right, is that if the state is empty, then the store will get its results from the um, from the local storage, right? Every time the state updates, though, the local storage would be updated, but everything would be coming directly from the state. So it's just a way to keep the UI dynamic. But if the state becomes empty, then we go to local storage. But we're not necessarily fetching everything from local storage. I think that's the best way to do it. That's the best approach. I think this should be this way. Yeah, this is the best approach I can actually think of. So we're still gonna need local storage, but we're not gonna set it in the way that I was currently. I was doing it before. Well, wait a minute. I have a breadcrumb state here. Wait a minute. I was pushing in the state. I have onset. Wait. It's the same thing that I came up with. Okay, let's think about this real quick. What am I doing wrong here? I think what I'm doing wrong then is that I'm getting the state from get out, get breadcrumb, get breadcrumbs, get breadcrumbs. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting the state from the breadcrumb, but I don't want to get it from that. I only want to get it from that if and only if um that state is empty. That's the only time I want to go back to local storage. Everything else, so in getters, I don't remember what's the point of getters. I mean, in my mind, it's just like, okay, I think there's something in it. Getters in Vuex allows you to define getters and stores. Sometimes you may need a complex derived state based on the store state. For example, filtering. Okay, I think getters is what I should be used here. So here I would be saying if actually I did it. Is it okay? If I can do this dot state, right? Our contact after the state. Um, can I this as the dot grid? I guess I can't do that. Um, hmm, I guess I can't do that then. It's normal. Okay. State. Ah, how do I use state here? Oh, can I process state? State operator. Is that correct? Breadcrumb. So like state up breadcrumb dot length is greater than 0. Then we return state dot breadcrumb. I think the way I think about it is that by doing this it would improve the performance of the front end. Yeah. I think there are some cases when you're on the page, I'm not sure if I might be able to demonstrate that, but sometimes when you're on a page, what will normally happen, come on, man, it's probably the same here, actually. Hmm, well, it should be an error. See what's happening. Maybe the state is, no, since, oh, it's a really the state is it. Okay, when I put this up on find it in breadcrumb, uh, so length, hmm, okay. So the way I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if it's gonna work now. Okay, so that's not done, right? Um, yeah. So maybe there's a bug in the way that I'm setting state, breadcrumb state. So that's something I need to look at. What's the structure though? Zero scene. I'm saying state breadcrumb dot filter. However, and I'm doing crumb dot URL. Oh, we have breadcrumb item. Okay, that's not expected. Okay, let's just get in breadcrumb dot. Here we're setting it. So I guess I need to search for set breadcrumb. Set bread. Okay. Reset in local storage. How come I'm not using unset anyway? Nice. Shit. Let's search and interpret. Okay, we need to find. This is in the layout, but this is commented out. That's coming out with. I guess I'm not using this anymore. I'm just doing this using local storage directly. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's go to the because I can't remember the result for this stupid. Uh, should be, is it not that? Here's where from. Oh, oh, the component is here. To go here. Well, this up get is get configure. Something has to be set up. Just search for the route and not see out. I gotta pick up it. Nope, it's not there. Oh, maybe some skill. So once we're really clicking something, here it is. So saying that if current URL is equal to URL, set local, set local, the fix. This is an image here. So what is it? How am I getting the feature? Set page name. Okay, let's turn it. It's probably a stupid fix. Nice. Uh, okay, this was set bread. And here I have this and this. Mm. Okay, so I'm saying if current URL is equal to nothing, then console.log inside, give me that. dispatch set set bird. I don't know that. And then this where this dot items finds of console log out of wallet path return that is not equal and file viewer includes. And that would just return a true. Oh, so basically saying if, but why is this so redundant? Because here I'm saying if I find a page, then tell whether or not to find a page. Find a page, which means that we return true. I'm resetting it again. I get this, setting the page name. Like I get this one. I don't get why I would be dispatching this again. It's kind of stupid. It's making sense. Why would I be dispatching that if I already have the name set? I think this whole thing is design stupid. Going back to my little diagram, let's go to that. Alright, so we have this. This is what it actually behind it. In terms of the design now, what should I say to design this? Let's see how long this is. Oh my god. African way is 36 minutes. I don't think this makes any sense actually. At the end of the page, I'm like, this is kind of just makes sense. Alright, I think this makes sense, right? Let's see. So if URL is equal to none, then I'm immediately inside the page. Okay. Okay, so I'm setting it even if current URL is none. It shouldn't happen. Let us go to the logs. Let's go here. Clear all of these. I'll go here. Check this. Current URL. Blah, 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 blah. So if we go back here, I want to see if it's saying the current URL is anything. Well, let me just clear about this. Click on this once more. Yes, current URL is just dashboard. So why would I think that it would be no? Ooh. I think this is redundant. It's gonna comment this out. So okay, so if page find let's see what this is. UI improvements. Console log current row value path value.url. Oh, so it's comparing the URL and the path. So I'm saying if this is not equal to an empty URL and the value dot okay, the value dot URL includes that URL, then it would return true. Then I'm saying I get setting the page name here, but setting the bird again. I don't get that. What? Because this is what's happening every time. And the reason why that's happening is because um when I go here it should just be sent once. Go to dashboard there, your dashboard is set. Go here. Okay. Notification is not set. Okay. Go tests is not set. Go here. So okay, so it's still saying dashboard. What is that? Oh, I think wait. And that's the reason I was saying this again, but that was not the solution though. I think what's happening is I need, instead of checking val.url, I think I should check val.title. I'll try something title. Because technically the URL is where I'm pulling the title from. So why don't I do current URL dot or URI includes, and then I'll do val dot title. I think that makes way more sense. And once I go here and here, um, I'll reload page. Alright, I'll go to notifications here. Alright, so if I go here, then I go to notifications. Yeah, no, it's not resetting. Why do I have to call it again though? Must be something that's causing that. Because here, maybe the logs. Why is there saying undefined? This page return undefined. Oh, not me. No, but it's not. It's not enforced. Here I'm setting page name. That's up. Yeah, I don't have that. That's that me. Yeah. Um, if I were to approach it already, I would do that. See. First, I'd get the URL. So now that I have the URL, that's good. Um, I think I'm not setting the title, which I think is probably from. Why is it saying items? Why does it? I, oh, okay. Okay, so that's. Oh, I see what's happening here. But shouldn't it be? Okay. Um, I think what I need to do though is to say if if current wait, because this should be checking if I'm currently on the page. So if I'm not on that page, then you should just do this. I think that makes a lot of sense, right? You just be saying that, but it's not. Reload. Unless what's this something? Still communication. Local storage. Breadcrumb. There's a breadcrumb only storing one thing. And it's just this. Hmm. A breadcrumb only stored one thing. Here I'm saying if current URL is not equal to null and current URL includes page title, then do that. One maybe. No, but I don't get it. I don't get it. It should have worked. uh, what is actually set it in that? Did I mess with set? I don't mess. I didn't mess with this. I just saw that I mess it. There was how the URL the store was returning. The only thing I recall messing with was how the store was returning the set, onset, set come, set bird. Let's commit in set. Hmm. Hmm. Should I say how or what is something? It is not right. This is not working. This is the whole reason why I would be looking through this is to find whether or not we're on the current page. That's my understanding. So one reason we should be finding that. So if we go here, okay. So at least that's setting. Well, it's setting to the wrong thing there. So that means this is returning true, but it's setting it. Oh, oh. Okay, I see what's happening. This is returning true, but it's setting it to the first thing. So that's not right. Um, but wait, the breadcrumb should be tracking the current page. So maybe that's the reason why I need to have this. Because I only care about the current page that we're on. But what if we're on a sub page of that current page? Alright, let's try and get this square working first. Um, mm, but this is saying if we're on that page, if you're no, but that's if you're found. Okay, I'm gonna redesign this thing. I think the separator is kind of stupid. Okay, so that's just reason to figure this out before I start writing any code. Right. So what we need to do, we need to track our key track of breadcrumb. I need to keep track of it in such a way that no matter how deep the navigations are, it still keeps track. Technically, the application of that deep. Because we wouldn't have 100 breadcrumbs, right? That's not possible. At least for me, it's not because application never grow to that size. So, and then again, we can choose what we had to the breadcrumbs. So, alright, so that's one thing. So I have to keep that in mind first. Um, the second thing is we want to update breadcrumb only if it's not in local storage or state. So if you're navigating through the page, you don't want to update the breadcrumb if it's not in the state. You want to just set the title because it already has it, right? And that's one thing. So that's one thing. Next thing I want to do is, yeah, so those are two things. So how do we go about doing that? First, we check, are we in the right page? That's one check. Second check, alright. So are we on the right page? If, wait, right page, are we on existing breadcrumb? And then here, we can say if yes, return breadcrumb from state or URL from local storage. Alright. If no, save new page. Alright. Then no, I think that covers most of everything. When I set it here, we just want to call the function that sets page name. I mean, set page name. This is it, right, with the name of the page. And I think that's in the breadcrumb component that I have somewhere. So that's just here. Right. Another thing that we might want to do is to wrap this in an intake. Alright. So we'll do a bomb a bomb HREF equals why not? So I want to pass two things. I guess emit two things. I want to emit source in a breadcrumb. Oh, it's getting it from that. So why am I emitting a breadcrumb then? I don't get why it would be emitting. So Chrome the URL. Alright, so we need dot to happen, dot to happen. So I need to set this, and then we need to set this. So when you're getting the pages, they're already here, right? They're already here. So we just need to grab these, and we're good. Mm, I think that's it. So if I was to start, would see, would have to design in such an way that um we know what page has what. Um, mm, mm, that's a problem now because some pages may have subgroups, and it seems I didn't keep track of those. For example, oh wait. Okay, what I can do. Mm, yeah, let me check the routes. Now that number, I think I need to change this to projects. Union component because test suites are really projects. Projects are test suites. But we have name, like that could play a role. But in terms of knowing what component we're on, yeah, that's kind of hard to tell. In terms of knowing what component we're currently on, that's hard to tell. Hmm, how could I design it? Maybe I need just to ask AI to, yeah, let's see. Over here, let's see here. Because I needed to keep track of where I'm navigating. But if I think of it, we really think of it, a breadcrumb, maybe, um, am I thinking about it? Very good. Maybe I set up the routine correctly. Uh, just the main issue is that, I know we could use anything, right? But the main issue is knowing what's linked to what. That's the main issue here. How would I determine if, oh, I'm on page 5 here, and page 5 is related to page 6, right? How would I know that? Oh, he clicked into the component and it navigated him to page 9. How would I know that, oh, this is not a, I mean, speaking of that, I could tell when there's a click from, um, so maybe I could say is from sidebar, sidebar, and they set that equal to true by default, so it should not fail. And then what I can do is know that every one of those clicks from the sidebar are to be, but how would I know what to add it to? That's a problem. Because I was thinking about using the unknown, but unknown still wouldn't help because we're switching components. So the only way we could actually do this is if We use set page names in each component. So I guess we call it mix name. It's could actually get away with that. We could use it in every component that requires that subcomponents. Then every time it's a new page, we would say, what was the last thing added? Append that, but let's go to let's 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 ask AI. So just go include. So here's my plan. I'm gonna iterate on this. Um, I am designing a way to keep track of breadcrumbs in my application. I want to ask you what do you think about my fruit? Just give me the answer that point me in the right direction, please. Let's see what it approaches the instance. Let me clarify if we question to help you to do it better. Is well, you answer those queries. Something you can think about. Alright, so what's the main goal of your breadcrumb navigation history? Dynamic user driven. Hey, speaking of history, why can't I use doesn't Vue.js has a way to Vue.js router? Uh, can I use the browser history? Browser history? Or navigation, I say? Navigation history. Oh, I might have never. A Vue.js application manage browser history primarily through the Vue router, which leverages the native browser history API. The router synchronizes the application state with the browser URL online. Okay, cool. Maybe couldn't I get this mode, create web history, recommended mode. This mode provides normal URLs, example that, without a hash. It is used for, it is used, it uses the history.push state API internally. This mode requires server-side configuration to serve the application as create web history, programmatical navigation, replace, access, like push, but replaces the current URL in the history stack. Instead of adding a new one, the previous route will be accessible via the back button. Go and navigate there. Can you get the history? How do I see the navigation is viewed? It's not currently implemented, so you can use auto navigation guards as a middleware to store the form on two arguments objects and write your logic with these values. Just make sure to call the next function. Otherwise, you'll be storing logs and not storing the next route. Navigation guard. As name such as navigation guard provided by reward are primarily used guarded navigation either by redirecting consent. As the name suggests, the navigation guard provided by view route are primarily used to guard navigation either by redirecting it or consent. There are a number of ways to hook into route navigation process globally per route or in component. Routed up before each explicitly. Oh my god. This is what I was looking for, bro. But it's still hard to keep track of that. Hmm. Global before guards are used in creation order. Whenever a navigation is triggered, guards may be resolved asynchronously and the navigation is considered spinning before all hooks have resolved. Every guard function receives two arguments. Two, target route location in a normalized format being navigated to from the current route location. Redirect to different location by passing a route as if we're calling router.push, which you pass to. Okay. It's also possible through error. Cool. Optional argument. So you have from two, if you have two from and the next, we can tell where to look global resolve cards. You can register global as with router dot before resolve. It's similar to that because it triggers after as a navigation, but resolve guards are called before. Okay, so this is a way I can decouple this from the component. The problem though, man, parallel code. It is very hard to have that level of this. I reckon nested root, both parent and child can use before enter. I think it has to do with the way I design the roots. Mm. Because by definition, what would have made my life a bit easier is if I look at the roots, right? Let's go to the roots. If I had, for example, I know that test weeks, right? I could have just do the um, maybe slash ID, blah blah blah, you know. So test is, for example, if I had this children, and then I did this, right? Uh, and then I did this, and then I would do that. That would make a lot more sense, right? Than what I have. Yeah, I think it's all about how I've done this. And this will require a lot of changes but in terms of going to that level, there's only a few components that does that. So this is one of them. If we go to this, that's probably the only thing actually. So I think it's worth. taking the time to fix that, and then we just follow the convention kind of flow. 'Cause that's the only thing that actually leads to our hope in this as well. New test case. So it can be test slash zero. Uh, so let's need to find this, right? Dashboard dash create tests dot create. And then we have this, and we have that, and then we have, right? I think those are about one ones. I think I should have designed it like that actually. Um, wait, did I remove it entirely? I'm not ready to remove it. Please don't remove it like that. Okay, cool. So over here, carries onto that page. I'm not sure if there is any other pages that need to get worked. I think that's it. Um, I don't think anything else leads to some other page like that. Um, I don't think anything else leads to any other page like that. And those are the only things that I need to keep track of. So what I could do in my head is, um, we could have a before here, right? So we could uh, have roads, but we could have router dot before each. You know, we have that, have that, that. I know this is navigation guide. Um, YouTube. Ooh, wait. Oh, we have before each here. From, to, and from. So I could, what I could do is, so before we do this, I can do, I'll set the story here. So I would have, and this will just be before each navigation. So I don't think I need to store it entirely. I can local storage and all this. I could do store dot dispatch. Then, oh, I have to do it specifically. Oh, the case of on this what I do. Let's see. So we need to send the title. By the way, we got, I can get the title is my this. But what is this dot store dispatch set grid? Store dot dispatch set grid. Oh, okay, understood. Okay. Okay, I'll do this. So this carry to the router here, and then I can do that. We don't need items. What we need is Okay. I think maybe I need to change what I send to this. Um, wait, I'm gonna keep it like this. We're gonna have children here. We're gonna do this. Agree. And here, we're going to run. Okay, so that's another thing we need. So I'm changing it to a thing. We need from as an object. We need to as an object. We need children. So the children is to check whether or not this can lead to other thing, but wait. Let's just focus on to and from, right? So I'm coming from that, I'm going to that. But I don't think we only wanted to have the two only if it's coming from a child. As in, like, right, so for example, on the dashboard, we'd have something like dashboard, um, right? And that would be dashboard, blackboard. That would be dashboard, right? But we don't want to have dashboard that is, right? And then once you go dashboard that is, we have like, oh, test that. We don't want to have that because that's what the to and from will be doing. What I'm saying is that you only set the to, well, only set the from if the to is a child of the from. But the problem with that is the dashboard. So let's figure something out here. So we're gonna do URL. And here we can do from dot, or actually it's dot from dot name. I'm gonna use a name, right? Wait, let's say URL actually. So let's see, uh, from dot path, dot title, dot name. We're just gonna I'm just gonna ask AI to just go through right now the names for each row. Now we're gonna do two and it's right here. So this is what I would want to do, and then we can add like children, right? Here, this is what I want to do, but we can't do it, right? Here's what we can do. Can do const grid yes, right, and then we do that. So this would kind of, I think, work. Um, so we would have this. Alright, so I want to keep this empty. Let's do want to give that empty. And then grab this as well. Okay. And then from here, we want to set them. So there's certain criteria that needs to be followed when we're setting these. So one of the criteria is if we're coming from the parent of the tool, then we can set the from, right? But how do we know if it's a parent? One way to do that is to do if uh two dots uh, may redirected from contains a location where the initial try to access before ending up on a current location. Oh, that's actually nice. If redirected from, so you can turn route location generic. Okay, I need to see what this is. I need to console log this. So let's do that. Console.log re, eh, yeah, redirected from, and then the top, and then the server, let's go here, yeah. I can redirect me to this one. Was that yeah, okay, bro. Probably, okay. Where's that right now? Um, somewhere in breadcrumb. Let's just get rid of that. Oh, yeah, I remember where it is. It is actually this. So this is this actually. So there it is. Okay. I think that's it, you see. Maybe the other one as well. It's probably like cable.t. Where's oh, okay, it's in the store. Yeah, just go to the store. Go to the store, go here, go to there's this, very common, and then we want to close it up, another right title. Yeah, where does it start coming up? So see, it's a huge redesign. It's just title couple. So the title couple per se, it's just that, um, just, okay, let's get rid of that as well. Okay, so I should not be getting any errors now. Okay, I don't care about the design. Crap, I even forgot what I came here for. So I wanted to see something about over here. Should not run. Save the um, router. Okay, okay. I'm looking for redirected from because the breadcrumb is mean when you redirect it from somewhere, right? So over here, for example, it would say something like redirect from, let's say an undefined. Yes, that's for redirections. Mm, okay, that's from redirections. Two. Okay, this is where we're going actually. Yeah, that kind of something like I think about it. So we're checking if two dot um, matched. Is this matched? I don't remember. What is matched for? It requires auth. True. The other system with as I said, road record normalized. So it turns it on array. Oh, so that way you can do okay. This is something okay. Road normalized. Did I get the normalized? Hmm. H array. No, I have the we have children here and children here. Oh, the how am I supposed to find this now? So can't just after this requires my from oh here requires that oh I can just do this now. Okay, so since I can go shoot what I need to do is check whether or not the child exists. So it's if it's a child from some other thing, then I can put the from on it. If it's not a child, then I don't put the from on it. That's basically what I'm checking for. Except, yeah, yeah, so I'm checking for. If, well, I need to loop to this, So I need to loop to if two, uh, uh, I'm trying two dot for each. I don't know for each case. Okay, um, row. Let's go to record. And then it'll record. We're gonna do if record dot child kind child. Oh, this yeah. Oh yeah, children. If record dot children, then we do. I think I want to do this. Then is child and the class is child. And then I'm gonna do dot song. So if it's a child of one of these, except, right? Hmm. Oh, I think we can check for time. This is the only thing that we don't track. So I guess on a looping, we can say if child and if record that name is equal to the dashboard and continue. Okay. Uh, so basically we're gonna skip on the next one. So that way that wouldn't interfere with the lesson. So then here, what we want to do now is to say if child requirement C for child there. So if child record, okay, C return C dot path is equal to true dot path. So return true or false, and then here we say is child. So if that's a child, then we want to add the from basically. And do I return it? Oh no, I'll actually after this. So we check this, and then um, we would say if it's a child, then we want to have the from. So it's a from. No, we don't say from. We say bread from breadcrumb dot from equal breadcrumb dot from dot okay equal to this. So what we want to be okay. Want URL to the file Let's be entitled to the exit. So then here I could just generate URL is equal to from underscore from that. I don't want to really use it for URL because I'm just gonna be pushing. You know, I don't know the word. Um, like dot to equal dot mail. After the name is dot the string after dot string maybe. I just enter type string that inference of the application. Property from this exists. And type. Oh, really well. Maybe it's returning sooner. But it's doesn't. Oh, it's like empty list. No. Type virgin is not a sound protection. Only file is not a sound protection. Dot string. I can't be only find the rebellion should never be undefined. What I can do is this. Oh, I don't know. I can leave just here. So we will go to undefined and it up. Else, I want to do it. I got string. String from image. Uh, Yeah, let me see. Okay. Mm, yeah, so if it is a child, then one set it as from. You want to set it from. If it's not, you want to set it. You want to set it. um, The two would be the from basically. So it's not a child. I set the two as from. Which is basically the same thing here. But we just put two here to uh, to the something with the two. The same thing here. Not sure big it. Yeah. So I think that's it. Um, and then we can go get it from here. And we're coming to okay, actually code up. Just check it. Straight that circle. Okay, let's clear the box. Click here. Mm, okay, so that makes sense because we're just going to test. Alright, okay, makes sense. So that makes sense. That's good. We don't need the children actually, but that's cool. That's all right. But let's say over here. But yeah, could not be like that, but so just of this. Uh, I just went to a child here. Yes, it's not considered. It's not considered a child. It's a brother. Yep. It's not considered a child, unfortunately. This is a rule design listener. See if I can get that done at least tonight. Let's try and get it done tonight. Okay. So let's see. Dashboard. So when we click on suites, we should be redirected to project. Oh, 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 I think it's that right, right? Just I just need to go to the files. I did here. Let's see. Uh, Seriously, need to look at it. Oh yeah, I think I can go to the actions component. Then there's an action component. There's another action area. And then I can go self edit trash. What about the view one? Let's update on what view is a project use. Project test. Project test. No, doesn't doesn't make any sense. No, that's not right. Uh, is it common? Yes, difficult. I think that makes sense. It's not making any sense. Hmm. test case ID. Okay. Functional do I don't get because I'm not seeing. Oh, here's a sonot. There's a sonot too. Okay, let's consider it. Remember, functional has a sonot. I believe that was. I don't remember where it is. Maybe yeah. Look for something. Is there anything here? Not that. I know it's a song. Uh, what's it called? To see the I. Okay. So for I, E, Y, E. Uh, F, E, Y, E, E, Y, E. Search. That's not it. I, icon. Okay, not sit here. E, Y, E. No. Here it is. Component is this. Tables. View row. Oh, there's one component called view row. Oh, okay. So it's coming from. Okay, what field was I going to the field? Oh, I think I wanted to see how. Oh, view item. Yeah. So this is meta view item. I'm gonna pass the ID to view the item. So if we go back up here, go to the meta view item, then it emits this view row ID. Where is that emitted to? Apparently the view. So I have to go back to the view, go back to here be schedules, I think. View project, be on view project here. So I go here, and then I'll have to do this. Okay, so once I do that, should work here, and then if I go here, clear that, and then do this, find it, normalize thing, click on that, should be seeing, I think, oh, so you know this old, okay, so it should be test suites, dot slash that, okay. So it should be this, it should have, this doesn't make any sense. This is not okay. Isn't that the I guess there's something that I need to know. I'm not sure that, but I get to know. Oh, okay. Should be dashboard slash test. Oh, yeah. Over here, it should have been dashboard slash test slash test suite. But it's not. Is it not considered as a child? Or what? That is not. Because they do have credit. Slash stuff. Okay. I can notice I can save it's around 2 bucks today. Let me see something. That's amazing. Correct, actually. 2 hours. 2 hours. Almost 2 hours, maybe. Okay. So I guess I need to figure out yes. Uh, that's good. Um, right. Does um, want uh, want that you my child within a child for example so with the search here's what's on here. Up view, rotor view renders the spread. Must have its own rotor view renders not. What about schedule? Must have its own rotor view renders view. There is always an oh that's not what I want. That's not what I want. There's a plugin is eating slash hmm. Uh, maybe I can just, I mean, hear me, I have little, a small amount of um, rows. So maybe I can add a one to say is child of test or whatnot, or belongs to. Yeah, because yeah, I think I'll just do that. So, so when we go to project session ID, I can do meta, do that. I can do the one, two here, and then I can do this, and then basically I just add this reference road that's related. So now that create is related. We'll do that. Belongs to tests. And then maybe I'm gonna ask, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Ask Claude, can you go through this file and add name for each rows? Oh, yeah. See what's there. Why do I have a road here? This is making sense. I think I should have heard right here. Yeah, over landing page. Uh, let's follow it. Hmm, just a landing page. Login registration. Is the landing page related here? Is the landing page related here? Component. Oh, hell no. Really? Oh, but this scared me to the landing. Uh, oh, maybe solution for that. Look at that. Maybe I have something like ASCII or something. Okay, okay. Oh no. Okay, please use proper names. I just use them to rep. You know what? Let let's do it. I think I can just remove those with str and str2 upper one. I'm thinking of PHP. Did you move? I wouldn't have. I don't think any. Anything to do with. Mhm. I can just remove that one. And I just remove this one here because I don't need that. Yeah. Uh, I think I have the methods already. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I modified it. I didn't know that would interrupt you. Okay, so here I profile. Okay. So setting, check out, email, login. I don't need to track all this. I think we can just remove this as well. Um, I think we need this here. So some of it's coming that. Dashboard slash this is creation here. Yeah, do we need this? Why is this here? I don't think we need that. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think that's it. Yeah, files been modified. Wait. Oh, all right. I just need to change the logic here to be meta. Okay, wait. Um, I think I want the AI to do something else. Meta dot, was it again? Belongs to, uh, something arbitrary. Oh, because you're looking to children. We don't have to look to children online. The way we determine if something is a child is not by looking to your children, at least not anymore, but by looking through your record. Let me say, okay, I think, uh, I see. So we just need to do this, this, true, and what was the thing? I don't know. And yeah, let's see. Meta belongs to path, so belongs to equal. Mm, true, false. So if it's a child, basically it would have a belongs to thing. Uh, think I can check this. So if it belongs to this name, then it will be true, which means it's a child, it will be titled from. Also, I need the two, and so with this, what I wanted to do, I need you to look at the belongs to and ensure they match the name. Hello. So I want you to look at the belongs to ensure that they match your name. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do that. Cool. So I think that should work, no? Uh, let's check that. Let's check that. So we're gonna go here. Language. Hmm. Okay, here it is. Ah, it's not served. It's not served. What is it? What is it not served here? Services here. A second. Oh, so the URL is incorrect. So shouldn't have been the URL. What is the URL like that? I think it is that. Here, saying if this is belongs to the name, then I get full. Insert the path. The flow. The the flow. I see what's on it. Okay, I have to go here. I have to just. Oh, no. Well, we don't want to see that. I should not be. No, we don't have to. Uh, There's, well, I mean, yeah, it's looking for the return on exit. So I shouldn't have closed any signal. Uh, that is correct. I will shift file, close, cannot, see. Okay. So it's gonna go here. So here we should not have signal. This is wrong. We just visited here. We just visited this. This should be the thing I said. This. It doesn't have that one too. Oh, okay. Uh, oh, the AI changed the name. So it's not, it would be dashboard. No. Okay. So yes, then ask it to do that. Okay. Just do that. So that would fix it. So we're not see that anymore. Anything, school dashboard name, or anything like that would not be registered. Because it don't need to register it. Alright. Okay, so if we go here, if we just, okay, so it's not setting anything. That's an issue. That's an issue. Another issues on this channel. We have 5 errors. Service will go. Implementation. Okay, that's weird. Maybe that's weird. It's indeed. Oh, I did change it. Okay, did change it. So it is to be expected. So basically, was it? Oh, shit, it was. Says African American. So you know what? Project view and project view would end something. Uh, nope, it's not that. So this main schedule, the schedule. Yeah, so we're free. I think. I think I should do this. Check. This technically is correct. Um, so let me see, we go here, and we go here. So it should register something. Um, okay, so this is correct. This is where to point, but we need to be registered from as well. So if we find that is a child, then we need to register from as well. Yeah, that's a child. Yeah, that's a, yeah, that's kind of, let's go back to the router here. We want to register a child as well. So if it's a child, then register from. We need to register both of them, no matter what. We're always going to be registering both of them. We need to register from. I was saying that we need to register from if it's a child, so that we know where it's coming from. But it's the other way around. What we should be doing is registering the form here as well. If it's not a child, if it is a child, register the form and the top. I think that's what it should be. And then just, I think it's out country. So register both of those if we suspect that what we're dealing with is a child. Okay, so now what we would do here is this. So I think should define this. It's a from, that's correct. Alright. This is where I come from, but I don't know. Let's just keep let's just keep showing up, man. Did I not see if we're the record name is equal to this? It shouldn't skip it. So what is it registered that I'm gonna go to explicit. So they should have both. So it registered from but not the two. What? Yeah, I think the from should be registered from. Not sure it's there. It should just be registered from. Doesn't mean to register the child. And if it goes somewhere else, then it registers that. Uh, I think this is a good design. There's so much to be added. Yeah, this is just simple. Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, because this is going to be continuously writing what is in the state. So if I, for example, I don't know if you probably realize what when I go here, it's resetting the state, right? I mean, it's not that it's bad, but you see how even this is very nonsense. This is how I don't want to happen. Oh man, I just want to know. Okay, are you from here? Yes, I am. I mean, I guess it's okay to start where you previously came from, so maybe you can go back to these at the same time. That should not be from. I mean, that's correct. That's where we're coming from. So I guess there's another thing you're going to keep in mind. If from if the from. So I'm saying if it is a child, what if the where it's coming from is the child? Then that's a problem. Uh, I'm saying if record name belongs to equal to 20, which would be a child, and let me see, record name, that, so I guess you get the third and include from. But when I go back here, I should not include that. If you stay with it from, you know, uh, terms of cost, time to see what I was suggesting. Okay, what was your suggestion? Yeah, could ask Claude here. Um, okay, look at my attempt to make this grade from the user history as the navigate and the application please help or that's not help nudge me in the right direction to make this a bit easier for me. Don't just give me the answer, but point me in the right direction. See what it says here. Just so you're thinking. You cannot, the breadcrumb implementation, I can see you analysis stuff like this. Because I have a lot of things to think about. Let me get you some questions. What should the perform 100%? Was there a navigation so the user came from? Or the hierarchical path to the current page? Yeah, this is it. Result. Look at the tool marched. This is a powerful array that we wrote against it. But it contains try logging it up. It already has information about the router direction. Really? Really? Is that true? Is that true? As if that's true, then why? So, let's look. And that. And and damn. Schedule is here. Okay. As soon as that, that's not sure. Really? Is it? Is it really time? It's telling me that I'm coming from there. I didn't see that. If I look here, as I include three things, where does Tuesday? I still have the dashboard here. Let's keep storing dashboard though. Because it's a tool. I don't know if I upload the phone. Forgot. So let's change this to two. Okay. And you're gonna get here. So we have two, and we have one. Okay, so that's stupid. So this. So if I go here, the two on the phone should be displayed two different things. So the phone is saying I'm fine on this. So that makes sense. I have to be saying something. Yeah, good. Mm. Oh, wait. So this is the next phone. That makes sense. Like the next phone. This is the next phone. So that way I could say, okay, this is the page that we're coming from. And then the two would be updated. And, so if I go to here, the two would be, yes, that's right now. And then if I go here, I think I kind of get it. I think I kind of get what is in the your current structure has from and to, but breadcrumbs are usually used at two levels. Do you find a different data structure? Yep, I do. I know I do. You need something like a different data structure. I don't know what data structure it is. Observation. Line 62. Your condition checks if belongs equals to both that and that. When would that ever be true? Think about what you're actually trying to type here. I was trying random thing. That's not was must ever be. Um, you're iterating over much for each, but you're not really using each record effectively. You're just overwriting the same breadcrumb object properties and same term. Hence, if you want a hierarchy of breadcrumb to match is your friend, if you want navigation history, you might need to store that in navigation history. You need to store that in state dot or vx. Since your router looks one knows about the current physical transition. Breadcrumbs typically show the full path as an array address from such to. What are you trying to achieve? Commercial or user history? Kind of both. Because I want them to know, okay, this is the route I'm gonna take, and this one I can go back, like clicking on these two breadcrumbs. But I think I have an idea, right? So let's just think about it this way. We can still check this, right? But right, we can we just need to do this. This I think wait, this is and I will have a child on it. Mm, so I was thinking, we need a comma here. Alright, let's see. If I had that, no, I need an array actually. So it'll be an array. No, yeah, it'll be an array of those. Uh, array of these. Did I not copy them? Man. Okay. And then array. And then this would have URL. No, URL string. And then with the title string. And then uh, children. Maybe children. And it kind of would be same. Yeah. Array. That. That. Yeah, we need children as well. This is something that I struggle with. Uh, this is never gonna stop if I continue like that. It would be. Let me see. No, it would not be. Let's see. Dash word got the tab dot user. Wait. Um, so I'm not really checking. Well, me get why this. I can just literally set them there, but me just need to perform a link between everything. Just need everything for the linkable. So that's easy. The thing about it, that's supposed to be easy because my way if you check if it's a child, and you can see here, if it's child, I mean, we would want to do already anymore, but we would want to do. Hmm. It's better than maybe overthink this. Since, like, if you think about it, since this is a current navigation, right? We could just keep it the same way as in pushing everything in the areas is. The only difference is that if he's a child, we would have just, if it's not a child, we just empty the array, basically, right? So we just rewrite the entire array. I think I'm overthinking it all, God. So remove this. I'm gonna just push things entirely into the array. So now once it's a child, right? Once it's a child, then we'll just go to that and build the background. And then that actually listen. Can I offset this child equal false? If a child is equal to false, then what we do is call the dispatch. So this is us clearing uh, the store dot dispatch, and then we say concept, and then this unset here. You know, is in this store. I don't know exactly the unset state. Oh, we can unset a specific item. As if this one. I could just call set com and reset the entire state. And I really want to. So let's not forget about this. Can go back to this. After that, can just here if that is dot or if it is first, then we just call this here, right? So set reset the bird everything. If it is not, alright. Let's just set bird set. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is where I would set on everything. I think this is where we use, and then we'll select one item, and that would be just this title, or the entire thing here. So it should be uh, title to not And yeah, yeah. And flatten the area when actually going to a fancy degrees, etc. You are to yeah. I know basically the same thing. Yep. Yeah, except from the two different things. Um, this should not reset the entire thing. This should not set us push something into the existing thing. Um, yeah. And this just this. Alright, wait. I'm not doing this. I know what. Oh, this is unset. This is unset. I'm not going to grab second. I'm pushing things into the. But I need something though. Oh, this overrides it. Oh, it's looking through the current thing and filtering out one specific thing. What is unset? And then it's something called reset. If we reset, and then I'm still uh, clear. Still up here, and then oh, and then I can just do Steve. Oh, um, come on, man. Vertical equal. It should not be an array. It's just, at least the where I know compared to word should not be an array. So this is where we reset state basically. Reset, we need to reset here. If it is false, then you need to reset that state and add on one thing to that thing. Then we can just go to the state and display the breadcrumbs. So if you go here, okay, breadcrumb and breadcrumb. That's how you should have. So if we go here, if we just have two things, I need to be displaying those two things. Title, that's a title, um, recording drawer, but I'm not sure. Let's just let's just do this first. See what the hell prompt contains. Yeah, that's an empty array. It's always an empty array. Interesting. Why is that on? Let's go back to the mail. Hopefully this is not interfering. Storage not being used. Yeah. Nice line of it. It's actually number. This one. Uh, yes, page. Oh, uh, there's nothing here that should be missing like that. Interesting. So this is all, isn't it? You got something. Let's go to this. So if, yeah, so that's if it's a channel. If it's not a channel, then you reset it. That would be, I don't get it. Is that not this a channel? So, oh, wait. I'm checking the dispatch. It's not. Actually. So, okay, okay, let's just do that. So we're going to be looking for the red key. You have to see those being triggered. Close. So, okay, so here's work. I'm going to trigger. How do you use this? Oh, it's being, oh, because it's being, okay. It seems to be coming from the ghettos to that process. On that aircraft would feel, we don't want that. So it should have set, but it's not. The payload is empty. What is that? Why is it empty? Why is it empty? I should have said, but it's not set. Payload is empty. Why? Why is it empty? It's clearly was called. What is that? It's working. I shouldn't have said. What's this going on with mental get it? Uh, it's different organization. Side of the sun. The city. Okay. Okay. Local area visit store. Here's a local and later location content. Level now set. Oh, this is right. That's right. Side out something. That's all I want. So maybe here should be something. Uh, oh, no shit. Um, oh, actions on objective activity. And you're at create this. The name is create this. You're looking to integrate into Mesh. You should, or should you the tool? Your channel logic. And this is 7. Now look at the sound. Don't always be true. This already gives you a hard change. Parent or child. Do you need, you know, honest to check if you just adjust the and correct from the ring is aggressive. Routine goes on from the name and suggest reset clear down. Start fresh on sequence. Change after all birthday up when you navigate to dashboard grip so it's not getting like about all too much more stuff. So enough, isn't it? It's just that I have an idea I wouldn't market. Yeah, that's that. Right. Next point here is very child. I don't know students want every row to have the dashboard as the first uh, And that's when we go back and say context more, which makes more sense. So the logic is you've nested under a dashboard, but you don't want a dashboard appearing in every breadcrumb. You want to show meaningful navigation paths within a dashboard. And we're asking, you're skipping that, but about dashboard, that is, oh, that's why that doesn't come up all the time. Mm, ah, I see what's going on. Record, mm, whenever you go back, it shape it. I'm confused. I guess I need to say or then, because yeah, should be what, yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're belong to approach this actually discover for your use case. Translation explain child missing, for example. And yeah, when I put a review on to show teach not dashboard. Think about if I'm at what should be the can be. I click into that, what should show. So if I'm at this, the Chrome should be the switch. By clicking to this, the Chrome would be perfect or not. It belongs to that suggest this week. Your research session seems like September can change. But you're calling them based on his child. Should it be the other one? And sometimes he's a child and you're adding it to the chain. When it's not, you're starting fresh. Debug question. Now I can navigate with what does actually contain other items. What is their names? I did that. It only contain two things. Is the place that you came from, basically, and the place that you're currently at, or the place that you are currently are at. So, who is, so I think this logic kind of sense. Yeah, because I'm looking, here's it. This is something. I'm looking at the two hierarchy. I'm looking through this, right? Um, I can't stop something with it, but it would skip this, right? And it would know, that, okay, I need to register this. But here's a problem, though, right? If I go back here, right, and then, wait, I know, just yes, close, and if I click here, then I want to fix, so I'm not get again. But if we look at this, I look at from, aha, that's what I need. That's what I need. That's what I need. This is what I need. This is what I need. So I need to know if the form. Okay, I think I see what I need to know. I think this is what I need to have. Okay, I think that's what I was at. So I think I see what I need to. I mean, I need that still. Um, but it would be like this if from or other from, let's go from dot match, and then I do something like I, which I don't know, call nobody's fix. Is this not? I assume if it is index somewhere, right? Click on, come on. And then, okay, I was right. If it is now, method dot belongs to equal to new, then you say it's char. I think that would connect. Think that could. Over here, and over here, and the thing is, I don't understand why the state is empty. So let's do to minus one. Yeah. Uh, this have to be optimized and data. Okay, now we're talking almost 3 hours. Nice. Let's keep it honest. See what it is. I see you're trying something interesting. If I'm playing an application that can find like at the same index, but I think there might be some confusion in it. Let me ask you some clarifying questions. You're checking if formal required belongs or class. Yeah, you're right. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be free. Is this should be returning belongs to no, to vector vector to required belongs to much that name. You're near, but I think this is not real. This is, you're always passing the to the name and to the class. Record name on this is record reset. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Mm, yeah, sounds like it's not working. Yeah, I think I need to just dispatch the correct route. But I think that's it for now. Just gonna call it I guess. I think there's a way I'm dispatching this. I think that might be easier. Uh, because if I go to this, um, I wonder if I have anything dispatches here. Should I have this much? There is no chance. Oh, where is it? There was a problem. I just put here, like here, a bit from here. I put this thing to peel out, and then if we have reset for this vaccine, peel out. But I'm not seeing it. Anything though. I just think I think I am right. Shut the book. Hmm. Can I properties of undefined? Oh, really? See what one they shall get. Yeah, this thing on the feel is, this is okay solution on my setup for what we figured out. Good. When you just see. Hmm? Alright, so I don't use shooting at all. Alright, so maybe I don't go in my suitcase. No, so this is it.